In The Young and the Restless, the tangled web of ambition, deceit, and ego reaches new heights as the show pits three of Genoa City's most manipulative and morally gray men, Cain Ashby, Jack Abbott, and Victor Newman, against one another. The question that now hovers over the city's business and personal landscape is deceptively simple yet profoundly charged. Who among them is truly the worst? Each man has built a legacy on charm, cunning, and ruthlessness, but the current storyline reveals that the lines between hero and villain are blurrier than ever. Cain Ashby has recently been branded as the new villain in town, a title that both fits him and seems almost ironic when placed alongside the likes of Jack and Victor. His latest scheme revolves around advanced artificial intelligence software, a tool so powerful it could tilt the entire business world of Genoa City in his favor. This software has the capacity to infiltrate, analyze, and potentially overtake competing corporations, giving Cain control over operations that don't belong to him. In essence, he's building a modern empire not through hard work and innovation, but through digital manipulation and deception. What makes Cain's transformation particularly compelling is that it didn't happen overnight. He's always been a master manipulator, someone who thrives on reinvention and deception. From faking identities to conning his way into business power, Cain has consistently blurred the line between genius and criminality. But this time, his actions carry global consequences. His impersonation of Aristotle Dumas, a reclusive billionaire from Nice who amassed wealth through covert property takeovers, marks the boldest con of his career. By assuming Dumas's identity, Cain has stepped into a world of high-stakes deception, targeting rival companies to expand his reach. It's a move that places him squarely in the villain role, yet it's a game that Jack Abbott and Victor Newman have played for decades. Victor Newman, the original master of manipulation, is far from innocent in this rivalry. He's known for his ruthless tactics, particularly when it comes to corporate warfare. Victor's current alliance with Jack Abbott to bring down Cain is nothing more than a calculated front. Behind the scenes, Victor is once again pulling strings and setting traps, ensuring that Jack remains a pawn in his long game. It's classic Victor. Smile to your face, destroy you behind your back. His motives, as always, are layered. On the surface, he wants to eliminate a threat to Newman Enterprises, but beneath that, he craves total dominance and the satisfaction of seeing his rivals crumble at his command. Jack Abbott, meanwhile, has convinced himself that his actions are justified. He claims he wants to acquire Cain's AI software to neutralize its threat, to protect Genoa City's corporate landscape from falling into the wrong hands. But Jack's history makes it clear that his intentions are far from pure. Deep down, he wants the power the software offers. He dreams of using it to finally outsmart Victor and gain control of Newman Enterprises, a goal that has consumed him for years. Jack's supposed moral superiority has always been one of his greatest illusions. Beneath the veneer of respectability lies a man who's every bit as cunning as Victor and every bit as reckless as Cain. In comparing their sins, it becomes evident that all three men share the same fundamental flaw. They believe they are exceptions to the moral rules that govern everyone else. Cain's crimes are bold and modern, fueled by technology and greed. He wants to exploit the system rather than build within it. Victor's manipulations are steeped in tradition, psychological warfare, corporate blackmail, and emotional manipulation. He views himself as untouchable, a patriarch above consequence. And Jack, despite years of experience and moral lessons learned, continues to let ego dictate his choices. His recent attempt to convince Jill to hand over Cain's AI software under the guise of destroying it is a facade. In truth, Jack sees in that software a chance to finally tip the scales in his eternal war with Victor. When it comes to personal betrayal, Jack and Victor's histories are just as damning as their business dealings. Jack has seduced Victor's wives, including Nikki, purely to wound his rival and satisfy his own pride. He's also engaged in corporate espionage, enlisting Michael Baldwin as a double agent, a man working secretly for both Victor and Jack at the same time. That level of deceit reveals how low Jack is willing to go when ambition calls. Victor, for his part, has destroyed lives through manipulation, using his own children and family members as pawns in his corporate battles. The damage he's inflicted on his family's emotional well-being over the decades is as severe as any business betrayal. Against this backdrop, Cain's actions appear both new and familiar. His crimes have a technological edge, but his motivations echo the same hunger for dominance that drives both Victor and Jack. What makes Cain particularly dangerous now is his lack of restraint. He's younger, bolder, and operating without the kind of moral hesitation that occasionally